What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I know I hadn't posted in a while. I've been busy. I've done some other projects and I just hadn't had the time to film them. But here recently I started working on one. It was my grandfather's project, one that he had picked up, and he wanted to get it running, but just ran out of time, never got to it. It got pushed aside. Well, anyway, I decided to get it back out and get it going. Let me get the camera turned around here and I'll show you all. Guys, so we got us a John Deere Model M. Now, I'm not really sure of the year. I know they made these like 47 to 52, but it was a pretty cool tractor. Done a lot of work on it. Had the gas tank boiled out. Now I still got a leak down in here. Threads are messed up on it, but I put a new fuel strainer on it. I'm actually gonna end up probably replacing the tank, and I got another fuel strainer and I'm gonna put a new fuel line. But we got it running for the time being. Ended up throwing a new intake gasket on up in there. And it's got a brand new carburetor, which I'm having a leak with. I'm not sure what's going on. It's under warranty, so I'm gonna end up contacting them and see if they want me to look into it or what they want to have done about that. I've got new headlight buckets on here. The headlights aren't currently working right now. I got to put there's supposed to be a 6-volt kit. They ended up sending me 12-volt bulbs, and I just realized that. But new buckets, ran a whole new wiring harness on the tractor. Even put me a new combination switch back up in there. It's got a new water temp gauge on there. I mean, it's pretty cool tractor. Very simple to work on. The most expensive item on it's got a brand new radiator in it. The old radiator, I'd had it boiled out and it had a leak, and they tried to fix it, but they were able to fix one of the leaks, but it had a couple more leaks, so it's kind of a pain to put the radiator in and out of these. So I just decided to go ahead and pick up a new radiator. But that's kind of what we've been working on here recently. Got a brand new seat on it, front and back of the seat. Now, if you can tell, the steering wheel here is safety wired. So on these, it has like the telescoping steering column. And apparently you can loosen this nut and you're supposed to be able to move the steering column closer to you or farther away, and it has little notches on the column. Well, for whatever reason, this one is like the threads are stripped. So you could just pull on the steering wheel and it'd come straight out and go back in. Well, I drilled 2 holes in that big nut there, and I used 41 thou safety wire and safety wired it. So now the wheel doesn't move, it's made as one. We did new points and condenser and a rotor and cap and plug wires and plugs and all. Fresh oil change. I had to rewire, make my own wire coming out of the generator there. The factory one was all chewed up, so I took this brush cover off here and ran me a new wire in there, spliced it all together. But yeah, for something that's this old and is set for as long as it has, it's pretty cool, you know, to see something come back to life. I mean, this thing's set in the woods that I've known about for at least 15 years, and when Pappaw bought it, I don't think it was running then. And I'd seen it down there, you know, and he wanted to get to it, but unfortunately never happened. So it's pretty neat that I was able to finish up one of his projects for him. So I'm gonna open up the door here and I'm gonna crank it up and let y'all hear it run. She sounds pretty good, runs healthy, good oil pressure, and I'm pretty pleased. I've already run it around the yard a couple times just to make sure the clutch and the brakes and everything is good on the tractor, and it does seem to be. So that's encouraging. I am going to put an adapter on it where you can run a 3-point hitch on the back, so that way I can pull like a scrape blade or a box scrape with it, stuff like that. I do intend to use this tractor, you know, scraping the driveways and stuff like that. And if we ever get snow, not that we really do, but put a blade on it. But yeah, it's not just going to be a show tractor. I do want to put it back to work a little bit. I think them old 2-cylinders sound really cool. So if any of y'all are into the John Deeres, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of them, what you're working on.